my name's Marcel Duchensky. We've just returned from the field with our BRUVS units, and what we need to do now is we need to download what's on the cameras from the SD cards into a hard drive for backup. So we've taken our SD card and we put it into the little adapter. We plug that into the computer here. Here we have our field sheet with our op codes, when we're going to need those in a minute. Okay, when the file's open, you'll see DCIM files and GoPro files, and you'll see a series of different files here. We just push type so that we can sort these files, and the only two we need is the MP4 files, in which case there's two here, two 17-minute deployments here. So we can get rid of the thumbnail files, THM, and the LRV files. We just simply delete those, and they're deleted. Now what we need to do is we need to put what's on the SD card straight into one of these larger hard drives, and we've named this one Ames Groot Nearshore. We plug that into the computer as well. Okay, so that's just opened up that hard drive. In that hard drive you need to make yourself a folder called videos. So we go into those video files, and what we do is we always put the first folder as the date, and this is just an example. This is from the 2nd of January 2015, so we'll go new folder and we'll go 02_01_15. Enter, and then we use this date folder to populate some new folders, and these are the op codes that you've used from the field sheets. In this case, MP01 through to MP05. So we're just going to show you MP01. You just repeat for 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this op code MP01, and we will have more 02, new folder, that'll be your 5 cameras for your 5 drops. But in this case, this SD card is from MP01. So we grab these two, we copy them, never cut them, we always copy them because otherwise you can have the potential to lose them, and we'll put them in MP01 folder. So we'll let that run. So what we've got the two files here, but they only represent a single drop because GoPro puts files in 4 GB sections, which gives you about 17 minutes of filming. So what we'll do now is we'll open up this one, 0005, which should be the first part of the video, and sure enough it is. That's everybody on the boat, and we have MP01, so we know that's gone into the right folder. Now that we've got the files in the hard drive, we can eject the GoPro SD card and move on to the next one. So we just close that, and we go up one, and we do the second drop, which is MP02. We just repeat what we did with MP01, MP03, 4 and 5. So let's assume that we've got all of those videos inside all of those correct op codes and inside the correct date. What we then need to do is we need to put everything on this hard drive. We need a backup, so we put it on the second hard drive. So we'll plug that in. We go up to the folder here. We open the folder to view the files. And we need to mirror everything, all the videos for the day, onto our secondary hard drive. So we just paste that. And we just let that run. Once we have 2 copies on the 2 hard drives, we now have a backup, and then we're able to delete everything off the SD card. Now we do that using the GoPro preferably, because then it's reformatted the card properly in the GoPro format, proper format. And we're ready to go with a nice clean card for tomorrow's deployments and drops. Okay, now that we safely have our videos stored, what we need to do is we need to fill in the lab data sheet. So we go to data sheets here, we go to lab data sheet. It's an Excel file, and we go to data here, and we've already populated these. So this is MP01. We put visibility on a score, and we have a visibility scale score here on the second tab in the Excel file. This is low, 0, right through to very, very clear water, which is a 5, and everything in between. And there's a little description of those in there. So let's go back to the data file. We have the velocity. We have a velocity scale here. Now this is, just read this, and it's about how strong the current is at the time. So we fill that in. The type of habitat, in this case MP01 was on sand habitat, and then this is where we fill in our different species data, but that's for another section. So we just fill this in for each of the days that we've done. Second day, 24th, third day, 5 drops, etc, etc. And we fill this in as we read the tapes, which is another video. So this is the field data sheet that we take out in the field with us. We populate it with the date, in this case 2nd of January 15. Aims group and site was nearshore. Here we put our dates where the deployments were made, our opcodes, whatever opcode you decide you're going to use. In this case MP01 through to MP05 for the 5 different drops. And we put a location here, the depth from the ship sounder, what sort of habitat we think we're in, the tidal state, incoming or outgoing or slack tide, the time in for each BRUV unit, the time out for each BRUV unit, and the waypoint number. Now we try and get the waypoint numbers to correspond with the opcode. So in this case 001 is the same as 01.